my friend. It's Michelle Cunningham. I'm super excited because my friend Sarah Zolecki is here, and she's a huge deal in the network marketing space. And she has donated like 25 minutes of her time to come and give you guys some incredible, incredible training. Thanks, Sarah, for being here.
Thanks for having me. Hi, guys.
So she's a big deal in her network marketing company. And she's like, no, you don't have to share all that. I'm like, I know, but you're kind of a really big deal. Okay. She accidentally built a downline of over 60,000 people. Okay. Like, hello, who does that? And she has over 800,000 customers. And so she knows what to do and she knows how to do it really successfully. But I think what's so amazing about Sarah is she's just like the girl next door. She's just like loving to everyone. She's super kind. And she is coming today with her 7 tips she's going to share on how to get to the top of your network marketing company. So
Exactly. Well, thanks for having me. So, hi, guys. I am Sarah. My husband and I, Tony, we actually reside in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have 2 little kids, a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. So we live a full life, and we are able to like mix network marketing just in with our life, which is so awesome. And I think majority of people build a direct sales and network marketing business because either they're potentially looking for additional income, they're looking to create some leverage in their life. Or a lot of times, like even like me, I just wanted a better quality of life with my kids, right? And with my spouse. And so over the last 7 years, I've been able to do that. And, you know, when Michelle asked me to kind of share these 7 tips, they're really simple tips, but I will tell you, I think it's important that we utilize every single one. I mean, each one will take you to a level of success, but if you're really looking to, I don't know, kind of what I call quote unquote, have quantum leaps inside of your business, you can do that, you know. And I think sometimes people feel like in this business, it's about, you know, just having these like small, you know, steps along the way. But the reality is you can have quantum leaps, but you do have to make a very intentional decision if that is something that you want to do. So I am here to talk to the people that want to go big. I'm all about talking about going big or going home, right? And when I talk about going big, I don't mean like full-time. I'm talking like part-time people, but full-time attitude. Okay. Big difference. So tip number one is it's very important to take ownership of your business. Okay. The only person that is responsible for your business is you. It is not anybody else. It is not your company. It is not your sponsor. It is not your upline. It is you. A lot of times people don't realize like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur now, right? We sign up in this business to make some part-time cash. And then a lot of times for some reason don't realize like, it's about us making it happen. And I tell people like, take ownership of the good days, take ownership of the bad days, but you've got to be the person that, you know, if you want your business to change, if you want your business to grow, it's up to you. It has nothing to do with anything else than what are you consistently doing every single day inside of your business. So it's the ownership piece. It's not the victim mentality. It's not the I can't seem to recruit anyone in my business, or I'm having a hard time getting sales. And it, you know, like a lot of times what happens with people in our business is they tend to play the blame game, and that's really easy. Why? Because it's easy to blame. It's easy to find fault. It's easy to be a critic. I tell people it ain't hard to be a critic in anything, right? But instead of placing the blame, it's taking the ownership. I tell people it's putting your big girl panties on, right? It's putting these boots on and pulling up your bootstraps and saying, hey, I need to be the one that takes ownership in my business every day. You own all of it, good and bad. It's just you. You're the business owner, right? So tip 2, consistency. Consistency is a big piece. When I first got involved in network marketing, I've been involved 23 years now. And when I first got involved, I struggled. I was up, down, up, down, up, down. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't bring people into the business. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't great at selling product and getting people to fall in love with my product line. And what I realized is that I was never consistent. I was hot one day, cold the next. I was in and like I was a lifer. And then the next day I wanted to quit and throw the towel in. Well, let me tell you, that is a hard way to build a business. Like it's up and down and up and down and up and down. Number one, No one's going to want to follow you, right? And number two, it's like riding that roller coaster. And I tell people, like, the more you can learn how to be consistent in everything that you do in your business, it's going to compound, right? I don't know if any of you guys have ever read the book, The Compound Effect, or heard about, like, the analogy of if I gave you a penny, right, and it compounded every day, what happens with that penny over the next like 30 to 45 days? It turns into like over $1 million plus, right? And so it's that compound effect. It's the same thing inside of your business, right? And so I tell people every day, I'm like, guys, what you do right now in your business, a lot of times you're not going to see it start coming to fruition for 90 days or 120 days or even a little bit longer, but you've got to be in the game long enough for someone to say yes, meaning they want to buy your product or service, or yes, I want to, promote the brand or the company, right? So it's important for us to have that mindset of understanding, like, as long as I'm consistent, right? I tell people it's persisting until it happens, right? Persisting until it happens. And many times people quit before the magic actually can happen, right? Before it can actually happen. So the consistency piece. So be looking at your business going, hey, how consistent am I being every day? Right? What the things that I'm doing to what I call, move my business forward every single day. We all have inside of our companies kind of what we call daily method of operations, right? Like, are we doing those things consistently until we see those little sprouts, right, come through the ground and start growing and that type of thing. So tip 3, be resourceful. Okay, this has taken me very far inside of network marketing. Again, we're an owner of our own business, so it's about being resourceful. It's about figuring things out. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of a lady by the name of Marie Forleo, but one of the things she talks about is everything is figureoutable. Right? Everything is figureoutable. Be the girl, be the guy that no matter what, you're the problem solver. You're not the one that just brings a problem to the table. You're the one that actually brings a solution to the table, right? So being the person that no matter what is happening inside of your business, like figuring it out, getting resourceful. I tell people every day, I have always looked at my business where if the front door is closed, the back door is open, the side window is open, there's a way that I'm going to be able to get in to solve that situation. So look at how you are, how resourceful are you being, right? I tell people, like, get resourceful, get creative. Again, we are our own boss. We are entrepreneurs in this space. So again, it's being resourceful in everything that we do, right? Being that what I call the problem solver, not the problem child, right? It's a lot easier to be the problem child, right? Anybody can bring someone a problem, but it's about being that person that comes with solutions to that is really important, okay? So next step 4 is focus on what I call money generating activities, okay? So what has taken me to the tippy top of the company is every day I look at what I'm doing inside of my business, right? We all kind of have our work schedule. Maybe it's 1 hour a day because we might be working a full-time career, or we're juggling being a mom, right? Or maybe it's like 2 hours a day and we've got a time block. Again, I don't know what that looks like for you, but in the block that you have scheduled for your business, what's happening in that? Are those things that are what I call money generating activities, okay? Are they moving you closer to your goal for the month, right? So a lot of times people get this mixed up though. It's very easy to get this mixed up. People will think that because they are watching a product or service video from their company, that is quote unquote a money generating activity. That's not. Sometimes they're watching a Facebook Live of somebody. That is not a money generating activity. Even this that you're watching right now, this is not a money generating activity for you right now. It is not. What are the things that are moving your business forward? Guys, it's very simple. It's prospecting. How many people are we talking to through social media? The conversations that we're having in social media, right? It is how many people are we, adding into a Facebook group, or sending them a webinar link, or, sending them a link to your company, right? Or introducing them to a product or a service. It's doing follow-up. It's enrolling a new customer. It's enrolling a new person that wants to build your business. Those are things that are money generating activities. So, question, I always ask myself questions. Sarah, is what you're doing right now making you money? And if the answer is no, guess what I do? Stop. And I pivot back. I pivot back to go, okay, I got to get back to doing the things that are moving me closer to my goal. Okay. So huge difference, because what happened to me, again, early on in my career, is I would find myself very, very busy, but not productive. We can tell ourselves all the time, I'm so busy, I feel like I'm working my business. But then you're spinning, which a lot of us can relate to, because I've been there. And then at the end of the day, you're like, I feel like I didn't get anything productive done. I didn't enroll a brand new person in my business. I didn't get a brand new customer in my business, right? I didn't launch a brand new person in my business, right? I didn't help someone in my business, hit a rank. Right. And it's because we tell ourselves that we are busy versus being productive. So again, always be thinking, is this productive, or am I just being busy? Okay. Big tip. Okay. So what tip are we on? Tip number 5 is personal development. For me, I have the one reason that I got involved in direct sales and network marketing, guys, I just wanted to get better. I fell in love with the concept of they didn't care where I came from, my background, my gender, who I was. All they said is, they're like, Sarah, do you want to get better? And guess what my answer was? Yes, I want to get better. I want to grow, right? I want to become the best version of me. And the only way that we can do that is by growing personally and professionally. Like I tell people, you're not going to get to the top of your comp plan just staying who you are right now. You have got to be willing to consistently grow into the next best version of you. Be looking at like, hey, what are the strengths that you have, and definitely play on those. But also too, where can I consistently be growing, right? And that kind of goes into the next, tip number 6 would be find a mentor, okay? Because those kind of go side by side. Because it's like a lot of us, we want to get better, but we don't really know how to get better, or what do I need to get better in. And having a mentor, what's awesome is that they can see the blind spots that we can't see in our business. They can be the person that can help you have accountability, where kind of hold your feet to the fire to help you push through to have a breakthrough, because they see what's in you. They believe you. They have that belief in you that sometimes we don't have in ourselves yet. And so having a mentor is so incredible, because it can take 6 months to a year off your learning curve. That's why people work with Michelle. That's why people work with me, because guess what? They know, they're like, if they work with either one of us, guess what? They're going to have a breakthrough, and they're going to grow, and they're going to like become amazing, inside of their business. Right. So it's, having a mentor, but taking the initiative to find that person. Again, it even goes back to the tip of being resourceful, right? It goes back to take the initiative, find that person, find that one that you can connect with, that can help you get to the next level, that continuously can help you grow, where you can build on your strengths, help you find your, blind spots, help you grow through that, and get to the next level of your business. Because what's going to happen, guys, really, your business doesn't go like this. It kind of goes like this, then this, then this, then this, then this. I know you can't really see it on the screen, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And so it kind of goes up, then plateau, then up, then plateau, then up, then plateau. And even sometimes it goes down and then it comes back up, right? So it's great to have a mentor, because they can kind of just help you walk through all those different situations and phases that you are going to go through in your business, okay? Last but not least, tip number 7 is invest in relationships. Okay. Invest in relationships, and the reality is guess what? I'm on here because I'm investing in Michelle's relationship, because guess what? She makes me better. She enriches my life every single day. And we all know in networking, it's about talking to people and building those relationships and building those friendships and building it to the point where people like you and trust you, because then guess what? They're going to do business with you. So focusing on for you is how many relationships can I invest in long term, right? And when I talk about investing, that doesn't mean like single focus on, I want these guys to get in my business, but investing in the relationships to make you better as a person, but also you're investing in those relationships so you can enrich their life as well. Okay, on a personal level and on a professional level. And, you know, really taking that time to cultivate those friendships and those relationships. Oh my gosh, guys, you will be so blessed personally and professionally if you are very intentional with investing in those relationships every single day. So, Michelle, those are my 7 things that I still focus on like crazy to grow my business.
They're so good. I took myself off mute. I have this weird theory that when I start talking, your volume goes down. So I just go and I just shake and I'm like, yeah. What was your tip number 1? I wrote over it.
Take ownership.
Take ownership. Okay, because I wanted to do a quick run through. I have a question for you. Okay. So you were with another company, but then you joined this company. Were you as successful in the other company? Why did you leave? How did you shoot to the top in this company? Is it better? What's different?
So I've been with this company now for 7 years, and prior to that, I was with another company for 8 years. And no, I didn't even. I had success there, but I didn't even. It's not. I don't even know what to be. I can't. I'm so bad with numbers. I don't even know. It's like
wasn't as like you now and there. The other one?
Totally. Oh
was it a home party? Were you a home party rep, or what was like? What kind of business?
Yeah, I was like in living rooms. You know what I mean? Like I was like, you need to know like what the color of everybody's carpet is in their living room. You know what I'm saying?
That's hysterical.
Everything's
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people's minds are blown that in 7 years you grew what you grew.
You know what though? I also made a decision that I was going to get good at this business. I think people need to make a decision. Like I didn't come in crossing my fingers saying, I hope this works. I came in and I said, you know what? I'm going to get excellent.
Yeah.
Like how many times do we tell ourselves in our life, like we're going to get excellent at something, right? And if you haven't, you should tell yourself because you deserve it.
Yeah. For you, was that just showing up with more confidence? Was that a big part of it? More deliberate relationships or a lot of those things?
I think it's really kind of like, I think confidence happens as you just grow, right? Yeah. I don't think like people just show up with confidence. Like that wasn't me. I mean, when I first got involved in this profession, like I was a nanny, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have sales skills, how to build a team. I didn't know how to motivate. I didn't know how to, cultivate and nurture a team. Like I didn't have any of those skills. But I did have desire. I tell people desire will take you far. I was passionate. Passionate will take you far. You know why it will take you far? Because 99% of people in your life, they're not passionate.
Yeah. So true.
They're walking around as an empty shell. So when you show up as passionate, guess what? They pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're excited. Yeah.
Doing it.
Right. I love it. I love your earrings too. They're so cool.
I know their little feathers are cute.
So cute. Okay, tip number 1, take ownership. Tip number 2, be consistent, persisting until it happens. Tip number 3, be resourceful. And like Marie Forleo says, everything is figureoutable.
Yes.
Tip number 4, focus on money generating activities. Income. We used to say income producing activities in the company.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, IPA. Do your IPAs. Prospecting. These are income producing activities right here. Anything that's going to produce money. Tip number 5, personal development. Tip number 6, find a mentor. Tip number 7, invest in relationships. Oh, so good. I love you, my friend. This was so good. People are saying they love you. They love you. They love you. Okay, everyone loves you. Everywhere. We all love you, Sarah. Thanks, my friend, for being on. I know you're like the busiest human ever. Or maybe you're not. Are you as busy? Are you?
Well, yeah, I have kids. I'm crazy. It's crazy.
No.
You know.
Anyways, yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's busy. Anyone tells you they're not, they're lying.
No kidding. We're all busy. I like to be busy. I make things to become busy. So
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thanks again, my friend. We love you so much. How can everyone find you if they're interested in whatever you do? How can they reach you?
So we do have a YouTube channel as well. You can just pull up Sarah and my husband Tony Zolecki. So Zolecki.
Sarah and Ony.
Yep, Zolecki.
Yep. Okay. Zolecki.
Or you can just go to our website too, just Sarah with an H and Tony.com too.
SarahandTony.com. I'll post that too.
Yep.
Cool. Yay, Sarah. That's cute. You guys are like cartoon characters. You're so cute. Like in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
SarahandTony.com. Awesome. Thanks, my friend.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, friend. I'll see you later.
Hey, talk to you soon.
Bye.